Here at the Giving Machine, serving is made easy by the click of one button. There are so many things to choose from, and anything you choose will go to a family in need. PEN stands for Perspective Education Narratives. Last night's panel focused on stereotypes and personal identity. Several minority students shared their unique stories. I'm here at Community Action Services and Food Bank, where people can donate food items or volunteer their time. At 8:30, the dark curse of lore takes over, and the park becomes a lot scarier. There was a big turnout. Opponents and supporters of Proposition 2 showed up to find out what was included in the draft legislation. Dooners and their Dooner boxes. While traditionally a Turkish food, this is a popular German street item. Hundreds of students, teammates, and faculty members gathered together to mourn the loss of student-athlete Lauren McCluskey. Friends and family of 21-year-old Lauren McCluskey gathered together at a candlelight vigil held Wednesday at the University of Utah. A series of speakers addressed the audience, including President Watkins, Lauren's track coach, and 3 of her teammates, though they struggled to make out words through their tears.
To have her as our teammate and as our sister.
They each shared messages of Lauren's collegiate accomplishments, pursuits, and how she influenced people around her. While not everyone knew her personally, the tragedy impacted the university as a whole.
I think it's just important to come together as a community because, we may not have all known her personally, but she's part of our family and the Utah community.
Students placed flowers, handwritten notes, and candles on the steps of the park building at the U. They showed support by wearing red and plan to carry out Lauren's legacy.
I think we all feel this sense of responsibility to live on her legacy. She was a student athlete and she was an exceptional one. She pursued her dreams.
This senseless act of violence has left Lauren's loved ones and classmates stunned, especially as it marks the close anniversary of last year's shooting on the U's campus. Students now fear for their own safety, especially those that may live right here on the university's campus.
So I actually happen to now live on campus, and while I know some people feel a little kind of uneasy because, again, it's kind of a crazy world and you don't know when things like this could happen or might happen. And so people are definitely being a lot more conscientious and cautious now.
The evening held a bittersweet tone, but speakers encouraged the community to live on in Lauren's legacy and fulfill their dreams. If students feel deeply troubled by this event, the university has offered several resources like counseling, an increased police presence on campus, and more safety escorts. Back to you. I'm here at Chris Kindle Market, where several vendors and entertainers are lined up to usher in the Christmas spirit. Germany is well known for traditional Christmas markets, so why not get a feel for them right here in Utah?
It's a little crazy, when you think about it, but my family and we used to live in Germany a few years ago, and when I moved back to Utah, I thought a German market would be, the people here would really love that.
Chris Kindle Market is held at This Is the Place Heritage Park and has been a running event for the last 7 years. The market is filled with over 90 booths, and vendors can sell handcrafted gifts and unique items.
So it's kind of just part of the fun festivities, but also a great cause and a great opportunity to sell at the Chris Kindle Mart.
The whole event is put on by a nonprofit organization, and admission is completely free for thousands of guests.
And so this volunteer committee puts on this event every single year.
Young or old, Chris Kindle Market is a place for all ages.
There's this great news. Music person.
A music person? Yes, there is ongoing entertainment all day long. From bells and yodeling to children's choirs, the stage is never empty. Guests can also watch a daily parade that includes St. Nicholas. While the authentic German food, hot chocolate, and activities are main attractions, the goal of Chris Kindle Market is to encourage service and community, especially at Christmas time. Reporting for Newsline in Salt Lake City, I'm Amy Hamilton.